What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. So today's video, we're clearly starting off from the very beginning. I have done absolutely nothing today. I had a few people on my TikTok asking me about like my hair, so I figured I would just insert it into the beginning of this video. So here we go. I literally have just been doing like sleep-in curls. I've been on a hair, skin, and nail journey, and so my hair, I'm trying to, you know, revive it. That's why I cut it. Then I was dyeing it. My husband was like, "You dumb bitch." So yeah, so I've been trying to do like the heatless curls and stuff like that. So essentially I just take my bathrobe, this really thin one. I think the length, like how thick the rope is, really matters when it comes to the texture of your hair. So I do a really thin one. My hair is, I'm kind of sweaty, so like the root of my head is kind of like, because I cleaned my house before I sat down to film, so I'm like, the back of my head's a little bit sweaty, but, so yeah, so I literally just part it, and then I just wrap it all this way, wrap this all this way, and then I tie it like a headband, and I sleep in it, and it's actually very comfortable. So yeah, in case anybody was curious, ooh, my hair smells good. And then I just get a little shaky poo, you know? For today's video, we're going to be doing a sister picks my makeup. So my sister does live in Texas, so I had to call her, and we went through like literally my whole makeup collection in order to do this video. So shout out to my sister for being a real one and taking the time to do that with me, because I do have quite a bit of shit. So yeah, so if you're curious to see what my sister picked and the look that I create with the products that my sister picked, then definitely keep on watching. So I am super duper hot. I did pick up a few new goodies as far as my face goes. So this time I remembered to have my sister pick out like primer, moisturizer, all that stuff. Usually I'll prime my skin and then do my eyebrows. So that is what we're going to do today. So let's see. So my sister chose the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisturizer. And then I also picked up this Keys Soul Care. I used to love Alicia Keys when I was a kid. Like, low-key, she had my whole fucking heart and soul. So when I found out that she had a makeup brand, I wanted to try at least one thing out. So I chose the Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum because I am a glowy-ass bitch. And then my sister also chose the Professional Primer. Is it just me? Or does this Glow Recipe Primer and moisturizer kind of smell like 99 Bananas? If you're an alkie, you know. I'm not an alkie, but my cousin was, and she used to always drink the 99 Bananas. So then what I'll do, so I moisturize, and then I'll go in with my pore filling primer before I go in with my illuminating products. And I want to see, I've never tried the Keys one, so I'm really excited. So just taking the Professional, and I really work it into my chin, right here on my cheeks, and then right in the center of my forehead. Alright, so this is how my skin looks before the glowy primer. Let's see. Ooh, this kind of looks like icing. Smells like roses for sure. Yeah, smells like roses. Whoa. Yeah. Feels very smooth too. Sorry if I'm yelling at you guys. My microphone's like right here. My sister chose the e.l.f. Brow Lift because I've been trying this in lieu of like my brow soap. So this will actually be my second time trying it on camera. She also chose the what is this? The Balm Cosmetics Ferocious Brow Pencil, and this one's in the shade light brown. I had two, dark brown, light brown. She just picked this one, so it's light brown. And then she also picked the Billion Dollar Brows Clear Brow Gel. So I'm not going to bore you guys with brows, but this is before, and then let's go ahead and throw these bad boys on. The brows are done, so I'm going to be taking the Blend Bunny Cosmetics, the Dollhouse Palette. I am so excited. Her Primal Palette is going to be here any day now, and that is going to be probably the next video that you guys see. So I'm so super excited about that. So today we're going for like basically like smoky, blushy look. So my eyelids are primed. So I'm actually going to start by taking the shade Cinched, which is a purple. It's really hard to tell the bottom row. In person, obviously, it's a lot easier to see the tones. But this is definitely a purple. Look at that. So I'm just going to kind of focus this in like my outer V, but I am going to bring it in for like just a very simplistic cut crease, you know. I was thinking of doing a smoky eye because she said she wanted like something smoky, but I decided instead to do a cut crease because I wanted to have fun, you know. Wedding makeup does not have to be these plain, boring browns. You definitely could throw some pops of color in there, you know. Dress down so you know you're not embarrassing the bride with how bomb you look, but also too, like, you're still a bad bitch, you know. Living that bad bitch lifestyle. Next, we're gonna head over to this beautiful rosy blushy like row, and we're gonna be taking this shade right here, which is called Rouge Theodore. You already had a fruit snack, bud. That's your brother's. Yeah. So I'm just going to be taking this on this doe color brush, and I'm initially going to just kind of tap right on the edges. Literally, that was one dip. Do you see how pigmented these are? And then I'm just going to start buffing it out. I think today's look is going to be very simplistic. There is something in my eye. One thing that I think I could say about my sister is whenever I do see her with makeup on, she's more of a natural girly, you know what I mean? She likes colorfulness, but in a natural way. I think she would love this palette. I might even end up buying one for her. I don't think my sisters watch my videos, so like I could be talking mad shit about them and I don't think they would even know, but I would never do that. The next shade that I'm going to take is the shade Baby Doll. So I'm going to take this shade just on a fluffy doe color brush, and I'm just going to complete the blend, and this is really going to help soften everything up. It's going to give that beautiful blushy pink. Now I'm going to go through all of the colors again and just really deepen them and blend them together. Dude, I just said no. Like, I literally just said no. This is what it looks like all nice and blended out. So now I'm going to be taking the Don't Be Jelly palette by Unearthly Cosmetics. And I'm thinking I'm going to take this purple to like teal shift, which is DBJ4. I'm also considering taking some of DBJ7, which is just the purple, but I want to see how this one looks first. I think it just looks blue on camera, but there's definitely a purple shift in this. So I'm not cutting my crease or anything. I'm literally just going to lay this shade right down. And I think once it's on my eyes, you'll be able to see the shift better. So we're just literally packing this down. Tappity, tappity. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade DBJ7, which is just a stark purple. And I'm going to tap this in my inner corner. That way I could blend the purple into that a little bit. And then I'll take some more of the purple cinched. Hi. Hi. And I'm going to just go right here. So I'm going to be taking these Soriyama Brown contacts from My Secret Vision Boutique. I'm going to pop these in before I do my face makeup because my eyes always water. My son took a bite out of my favorite sponge. I'm going to put my foot directly up his ass. I can't believe he did that. So for foundation, my sister chose the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is in the shade F1. Even for this being the first shade of their foundation, I feel like it's a bit dwarf. So I'm just going to smack this, oops, all down. Oops. And I'm going to take a touch of my LA Girl pigment, rub it in my fingers. Oh no, it turned purple. I don't know why it turned purple. And I'll just take my brush and work it in and hope that it is not purple. Yep, it did. Sure did. Alright, I know I look a little bit pale. We're moving on. My sister chose the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is in the shade Tan Lines. It's funny because this is what my husband chose. So I just been taking this on the butt end of a sponge. And just tap it right in. I think this is going to help with my purple ass foundation too. Okay, so for blush, my sister chose the Jaclyn Cosmetics Royal Flush Cream to Powder Blush Stick. So this one's in the shade Royal Flush. So I'm just going to put some on my face. Sometimes I like to just put it onto like the brush, but today we're just smacking her on, honestly. Ooh, I don't think I've ever tried to blend these out with a sponge. I think they're more pigmented, you know, with a brush because it doesn't really absorb as much product as a sponge does. Still really pretty though. Now my sister also chose the Jaclyn Cosmetic Concealer in the shade Fair Peach. I do have 2 of these. So the other one was light, so I told her if she picked that one that she would have to pick another concealer to go with it. But I think this is a good choice as far as concealer goes. It's my favorite concealer. This and the e.l.f. Game changers. Okay, for setting powder, she chose the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, and this is in the shade Butter. I knew she was going to pick this one because I know she does like Fenty Beauty. I'm just going to set the whole face just on the same little sponge that I use to blend out my concealer. And my sponge is dry because I didn't bother to wet it today. For bronzer, my sister chose the Juvia's Place Bronzy. Good choice. I do really like this one because it's just like so light, you know? Like I'm so pale. It's really hard to find a good like contour bronzer product. So I think this is a great choice. Okay, and then for blush, she chose the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rouge Romance. This is the Rouge Romance palette. And she said that if she were to use this, that she would go into like this shade. But I think for this look that we're doing specifically, I think the shade Fancy Pants would match best. Maybe a little bit of the shade she suggested. I think that was a good choice for the blush. So for the highlight, my sister chose the Hank & Henry. This is the Brilliant Pearl Highlight in the shade Nightlight. I don't know if you guys know this, if you've been on my channel that long, but I used to be like a ride or die Hank & Henry fan. He just kind of started going into other areas I wasn't interested in, so that's why I kind of, you know, moved on. But look at that. I know, it's so pretty. For setting spray, my sister chose the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Ooh, I'm running out of this stuff because I use it so much. I think it's so good. I also wanted to try the Beauty Creation setting sprays because they have like scents and stuff. But I'm running out of setting spray, so I gotta invest in some more. Alright, so I'm gonna do the same purple on bottom. So starting with the shade Cinched. I'm going to take that like majority of the way, make sure it's meeting the end of this. Hey, what? Now taking shade Rouge. Dust that off, shade Baby Doll. I think the shimmers are the most neglected part of my Blend Bunny palettes, so I'm actually going to shake. I'm going to take the shade Tule, this beautiful pink. It's like a rose pink. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. As well as a little bit of the shade Lace, which is the brightest white I've ever seen in a shimmer. And then for lashes, my sister chose the Blend Bunny Cosmetic lashes. These are in the style Saint. These are actually like one of my favorite pairs. So we're going to apply those. And then for the lip combo, she chose the LA Girl Perfection lip liner in the shade Blushing. And I told her I was going for like the pinky realm. So she chose the Hank & Henry Satin Matte Lipstick. And this one's in the shade Quiero, which is beautiful pink. And then I'm a bougie ass bitch, and I had just bought this, and I showed her the Patrick Ta Major Glow Lip Shine, and this one is in the shade She's Expensive. She's expensive, okay? Okay, I'm literally right about to run out of the door, so I just wanted to come back and show you guys the completed look, which I am so happy with how everything turned out. Shout out to my sister. You're a real one, bitch. I'm literally getting ready to run out of my door right now, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me, and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're going to go right on ahead. Roll the clip.